Welcome to your yoga practice. Thank you for attending and keeping up your practice. Let's slowly start to center ourselves. After a long day like today, I'm glad you are taking the time. Start to observe your breathing. Make each breath count, meaning make it purposeful. Let it not be shallow. Excuse me. Slowly turn your attention to the sound of the breath. If you have difficulty hearing the sound of the breath, you can tuck in your chin, and that constricts the throat and makes the air more audible. So let's try to focus on the sound of the breath for a few moments. Now at this time of the day we would be fairly loose in your joints. So let's skip some of the stretching to start with. But let's not forget we don't use our neck as often. So let's go ahead and look over the left shoulder and the right. So try this a few times. Okay, then rotate your head in a circle, working the periphery of your neck. Slowly, do it slowly. So try to feel each and every muscle that comes into play. And do it in the other direction as well. We'll come back to neutral. Okay, flex your neck up and down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Yeah, back to neutral. Now, start with the mountain. And the reason you start with the mountain is you kind of open up all the channels, energy channels within the body. So right from your toe up to your fingertips, you're trying to loosen and open up those channels, or nadis as they are called. So as you inhale, you got to feel that energy slowly rising up from the ground up, reaching the fingertips as you complete your inhalation and letting you go as you exhale. So as you breathe, observe, you can categorize the breathing in the kinds of breathing into two phases, right, or two types. One is abdominal breathing, where you primarily move the abdomen and the diaphragm, which will actually create the breathing. And then you can also then work your chest primarily to breathe. So diaphragmatic breathing and athletic breathing. So mostly you got to combine the two throughout the yoga session. So let's release the hands now. So you got a good stretch now. Now let's go ahead and get into some hero postures. Into a stance, point your left foot to the side, right inside. So you have to give yourself a good amount of space between the feet. Not too much, not too little. And then raise your arms parallel to the mat. The arm at the back, it has a tendency to droop down, so try to keep it up, and that's what strengthens those shoulders. Now mentally scan the body and see if you can release any excessive tension, especially in your legs. Now, keeping your chest broad and open, try to reach down. Don't have to go all the way down if you cannot, but see where you want to stop. Right arm up, look at the ceiling if you can, otherwise look ahead or down. And release. Okay, come back up. So that's a good stretch in your lateral abdominal muscles. So you got to. That's how you engage those muscles. Now let's try the same two postures on the other side. So right foot to the side and left inside about 60 degrees. Okay, and if you're new, you want to align the back of your front foot with the arch of your back foot, and then raise your arms parallel to the mat. Look over the right shoulder. And then slowly reach down into the triangle. And release. Okay, so good stretch your arms. Now let's try the tree vrikshasana. Stand on your right and fold the left into your right. If you need to, use a wall or chair for support. and release. Let's shake the leg on which you're standing, and now the tree on the left leg. If you find it hard to place the right and the left, you can just try to stand on one leg, however you position the other. And release. Okay, now let's again shake the leg. Try the standing chair. So you want to keep your feet hip width apart and sit down with your kneecaps behind your toes. Stretch your arms up, lengthening your back. Hold and breathe. And release. Okay, shake your leg. Try the shoulder stretch. Place your left hand on the back as high as possible, and right hand from above, reaching down. If you can, interlock the fingers, otherwise keep the hands moving towards each other. Keep your right elbow pointing up to the ceiling as much as possible. Hold and breathe. And release. Shake your arms and try the shoulder stretch on the other side. So right hand goes up, left hand from above, reaching down. Engage as much of your chest as you can when you breathe. And release. Shake your arms. Now let's get down to the mat and on the knees about hip width apart. Let's place the left hand on the left heel and your right arm up into the half camel. Keep pushing your hips out to the front. And release. Let's try the same on the other side. So right hand on the right heel, left arm up. And release. Okay, now let's get down and into Vajrasana or diamond posture. And now you want to keep the knees slightly apart and slowly lowering the forehead down, resting the forehead on the mat. Take your arms to the front, trying to lengthen your spine. Hold and breathe. Now take your hands to the back. Let go of your shoulders. Experience the posture. And come back up. Now let's switch into pigeon. So you want to sit on your left leg folded, right leg to the back. Before you settle down, just work your thigh joint, hip joint a few times and then slowly settling down. Sit up as straight as possible. Nice deep breathing. Now let's switch sides, and you want to sit on the right side, left leg to the back. Again, gently rock on your leg before you settle down. Keep the back up. Nice deep breathing. From here, let's get into the table position. Work your spine up and down, cow cat posture. Inhale, arching the spine towards the mat, head up and tailbone up. Exhale, pushing the spine into the ceiling. Try this a few more times. Okay, now come back to neutral. Left leg, try to hold it as parallel to the mat as you can. So if you look at your foot, it should be hidden by your hip. And then opposite arm, right arm to the front, look down, hold and breathe. Release. Now alternating, so you want to raise your right leg up and left arm to the front, look down. Release. Okay, just for a moment, taking pressure off your arms, sit in diamond posture. And now let's get onto the mat on the trunk. Fold your arms, fingertips in line with the crown of your head. Inhale, push the chin out, raising the trunk without engaging your arms. Exhale down. A few more times like this. And now, next time you inhale, hold the trunk up, continue to breathe. And release. Okay. Take your arms to the back, palms up, rest the chin on the mat. Inhale, left leg up straight. Exhale down. A few more times. Next time you inhale, hold the leg up, continue to breathe. Let's try to do the same with your right leg. Release. Right, now let's turn on the back. Stretch your right leg out, pull the left knee into your chest. Applying a healthy amount of pressure, hold and breathe. And release. Now pull the right knee into your chest. Hold and breathe. Keep both your feet pointing up to the ceiling. and release. Bring both your feet on the mat and drop each knee to its side, letting go of your lower back. Hold and breathe. As you breathe, make it deep, smooth. Slowly bring both the knees up and gently come up into a easy posture on the mat. Take your hands to the back, hold the right wrist as you gently pull it down. You want to lean down towards the left knee, keeping your back as lengthened as possible. Come back up, switching hands at the back, hold the left wrist and you want to lean down towards the right knee. Come back up to neutral. Let's spend a few moments with meditation. So the way you want to do this, first of all, rest the back of your wrists on the knees. Form a loop with your index and thumb fingers, stretching the other fingers out so that your palms are like kind of flat and open. Bring your attention to the third eye between the two eyebrows, the seat of wisdom or the Ajna chakra as it's called. As you inhale, feel the energy rising and converging at the wisdom chakra, and let go as you exhale. Slowly coming out of the state into the present moment. Try to maintain this calm and balance for the next half hour at least without engaging in any strenuous activity.